Any product that we use in our daily lives has gone through a short or lengthy supply chain. There's a sophisticated process in the back end before you get to access any product, from manufacturing it, assembling it, and transporting it. The importance of supply chain and logistics cannot be emphasized enough, considering they make up for a huge part of the product's cost and define the time it takes for the product to get to the customer. Production and delivery is a lengthy process with many different components. Therefore, there are several recurring challenges that companies face. These challenges allowed supply chains to be the first to implement robotics and automation vastly. AI could be the next big player to improve production and logistics. Let's discuss how it can help supply chains and what's in it for the end user. Technology can be useful for all of us, but for supply chains, technology can result in massive profits by reducing operational costs, reduce turnaround time, and improve production quality. These few advantages explain why supply chains were quick to adapt to robotic arms and process automation. Studies predicted that the involvement of robotic automation in the supply chain will double within the next 5 years. Moreover, a report of meticulous research predicts that AI will be worth $21.8 billion in 2027, with a CAGR of 39.4 in the supply chain area. This number may sound massive, but again, AI has previously exceeded our expectations. Plus, for supply chains, the challenges are very well known. Therefore, engineering teams can pinpoint to particular areas and address them with AI. There are a few everyday supply chain struggles that can allow us to understand where AI can create value. These challenges include increasing operational cost, volatile quality control, pitting up with overproduction, not being able to meet a sudden surge of production demand, and some other ones. So far, companies applied their best brains to manage these struggles manually. With AI, supply chains can overcome these limits. In fact, AI will not only overcome these challenges, but will also offer continuous improvement of the mass production lifecycle. Leading manufacturers are aware of this significance, and therefore they are putting their best foot forward to transform with AI earlier. For example, the government of Canada invested around $230 million towards building AI-enabled supply chains. AI can offer organizations an edge in such competitive markets with the help of unique advantages. The first significant advantage of AI in the supply chain is reducing operational costs. AI can reduce manual involvements to save costs on manpower. Moreover, production setup often had to bear massive costs if the plant is not functioning because of a technical failure. AI can alert the engineers in advance with predictive maintenance by detecting any behavioral changes in the machine and ensuring that any oversight is avoided with precautions. Secondly, overproduction can result in an unsuccessful business. AI can allow manufacturers to ensure that they are supplying the product as per customers' demand. Not more, not less. Such data analytics of demand forecasting can also be useful to make massive gain by meeting any sudden boost in demand. Another big advantage of AI is that it can help supply chains with quality assurance. AI can use technologies like computer vision to ensure best practices in manufacturing plants, or they can even examine the product without human intervention. This would also ensure that the least amount of raw material is wasted, while the most material is utilized in perfect end products. As such, AI allows less waste, better quality, and finally a better customer experience. These advantages are not some theoretical concepts. In fact, many organizations have already initiated the implementation of AI, including some of the industry leaders like Amazon or General Electric. It is no surprise that Amazon is always putting its best effort into creating an optimum supply chain. Amazon is leveraging the customer search patterns and past product purchases to determine users' choices. Additionally, Amazon's Echo is Amazon's very own voice assistant, which collects users' data in order to provide personalized and effective ads. Similarly, Amazon uses this data to determine the products with the best customer interest and estimate demand for a product or category. But because Amazon uses AI in a very broad way, I will create a dedicated video on Amazon using AI. General Electric, on the other hand, has also put some impressive efforts into building the perfect supply chain tool with AI. In 2015, GE invested heavily into building a unique project called Predix. In 2016, it also acquired a cloud-based shipment management software called ShipExpress. By combining ShipExpress with Predix data analytics capability, the new software can connect all the dots between supply chain, distribution and shipping. There are some other great startups leveraging AI for supply chains. Equify is such an example. This US-based startup is leveraging AI right to further automate the production phase with the help of 3D computer vision. Computer vision and image processing allows automated cycle counting and quality control by inspecting the product with computer vision tools. These examples are such the tip of the iceberg. Being powered by crowdfunding and venture capitalists, a lot of multinational companies and startups are now working towards AI implementations into their supply chains. To summarize, it is perfectly clear that AI can create a lot of value for production units. All such optimization and advancement result in several benefits for the customers as well. Reduced cost of manufacturing can allow manufacturers to offer the same product at a cheaper rate while gaining more sales revenue. Also, AI-based supply chains can benefit users with faster delivery and better product quality, making it a perfect win-win situation for both parties. While AI has many advantages for supply chains, there's one major concern as well. Supply chain and logistics employ a large amount of population across the globe. What will happen to all these jobs that resulted from a long industrial revolution? Will AI be able to create as many jobs as it's going to replace? We sure hope it does. Let us know your view in the comment section below. And as always, thank you very much for watching.